one of the things too with the development of the internet, social media in particular, is that if people think that they can access the lessons online, it takes away from its sacredness. You know, and that can expose people to a very distorted view of what the culture is, because they think that it's accessible like that. It's almost like somebody just walking up in your house, you know, and not walking up in your house with a sense of humility, but walking up in your house moving the furniture around and shit, as if they have some sense of ownership and they know where everything is. It's disrespectful. You know what I mean? And some years ago, there was this person that published a book of lessons, and they took one of my articles and put it as the introduction or the foreword to the book. And one morning I woke up and I'm getting phone calls from around the country like, yo, God, yo, what's up with that new book that you have published? I'm like, what? Yeah, God, you know, so-and-so, this book, go on Amazon, check it out or whatever. I go and look, and it was a book from the Department of Supreme Wisdom. It had lessons in it, and it had an article that I wrote as the foreword or the introduction to the book.
Wow.
I had to go and strive to find who the company is, who actually established the company. I had to issue a cease and desist. I had to get Amazon to stop printing it and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But if people didn't reach out to me to let me know that was going on, that could have been something that would have perpetually been out there. And I don't even know how long it was out there prior to that. You know what I'm saying? So when things like that happen, it automatically lacks accountability. You know what I'm saying? So each lesson that I learned, I'm accountable for, because somebody's literally given that to me. I'm learning it from them, as opposed to me just going and, like I said, accessing something where there's no sacredness to it anymore. You know? But then also on the flip side, if a person's studious enough, they may get exposed to something, and then that may reroute them or redirect them to someone like yourself, someone like Born King, me, and others, where they can actually be taught in the proper way. You know? So I think that over the years, it's still the same ratios. You know, you still have the 5%, you still gonna have the 85%, but it's like now you are able to see the 85%, the 10%, the 5% in a digital domain. And it's more visible in that capacity. But one of the challenges with a digital domain is that a lot of our customs and traditions in real time have not been transmutated into a digital domain. Meaning, how you gonna check somebody online whether or not they know their degrees? You know, unless you calling them on Google Hangouts or something like that, just on the spot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or on Facebook Messenger or something like that, you call them on the spot like, yo, you know, let's go through our degrees. I mean, and they can even do some stuff where they can, you know, make it seem like they know something even though they don't. With that, you know? Yeah, they be reading their degrees like a teleprompter. Right. You know what I'm saying? Even assembling for like a rally or a parliament, there's no digital rallies or parliaments. You know, so some of our customs and traditions remain in real time.
Some brothers were trying to implement that where they, you know, record or do it where it's like a digital thing where, you know, you could be in Niagara Falls and now why we kind of form a cipher like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's the pitfalls to that as well. You know what I'm saying?
And that it may also work because you, especially if it's recorded, you know, and you're sending it, you know, your bills or whatever, in that kind of cipher that's digital, that you most likely not gonna cut somebody's wisdom because there's not no opportunity to do that. You know, but when you put it out in that atmosphere, now it also makes it accessible to everyday outsiders, and their perspective and interpretation can play a role in what it is that we're doing. You know, as opposed in our earlier years, we wouldn't be allowing outsiders to come around and record and document or do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you have to be someone like yourself that has a reputation, that's vetted, and that has a genuine intention of why you are documenting us, because you are us.
Right.
You know what I mean? As opposed to outsiders just being allowed to come amongst us, because some of us feel good because some outsiders acknowledging us. You know what I mean?
Inf Mega did this.